A new type of cheat has recently gone viral in Apex Legends. So on top of players already having to deal with things like aimbot, radar hacks, and stream snipers, they now have the privilege of dealing with hackers who command legions of zombie bots that won't stop until you're dead. And honestly, it's kind of hilarious.
Wait, what the f? What the f? What the f is happening?
By now, most of you know that I talk about cheating in Counter-Strike a lot. It's kind of my passion, or deep hatred, I guess. But as bad as things have gotten in CS2, I take solace in the fact that the Apex Legends community has been struggling right alongside us for years. Only difference being, it might be getting worse for them. Apex has been struggling with a cheating problem for quite a long time now, and like CS and Valve, it's actually been a massive point of contention between the fan base and developers Respawn.
I'm still watching the Pathfinder.
Dude, the Jibby is speed hacking too.
Oh my god.
Hacker versus hacker, dude. Dude, it's hacker versus hacker. What?
Dude.
Oh,
Oh! Speed hacker wins.
No, maybe.
what is his game turned into?
Are you actually watching two hackers?
Holy
They're actually going at it.
But over the years, while most games have been slightly improving their anti-cheat, the situation in Apex has gotten just increasingly more cursed, hitting a fever pitch earlier this week when clips like this one started doing the rounds.
They're just laying on me. Holy.
Coming. Oh my. What the f? There's so much more. What the f? How
I'm
you
dead.
got the f out of that corner, bro?
Holy no ammo, bro.
Chaotic sounding so idiot.
He's like, what the f?
As I said at the top, objectively funny. But what the hell is actually going on here, and how bad is it? Well, to get a proper understanding, we first need a few pieces of context. First off, Apex's cheating problem is oddly high profile. Sure, any average Joe can join a lobby and get lasered from halfway across the map, but a lot of the cheaters exist within the top levels of the game. It's gotten to the point where Apex streamers have basically been forced to become, well, let's call them outspoken champions for an improved anti-cheat.
GG's, boys. GG's, mother. Get out of my face. Fix it! Apex, you're f***ing finished. It's over for you. This game can go suck a f*** you, Apex. Trash.
Now, the next thing you'll need to know is that bots in the context of cheating isn't actually all that new. From trainers in RuneScape to basically every server in TF2, bots are pretty common in a lot of games and are used for different purposes, from grinding levels to drops to, well, just trying to piss people off. Apex is seeing the same issue, except it's getting more and more advanced. Last week, TSM content creator Manday spoke to someone who was using these zombie bots. In fact, that hacker claimed to have been the one that made them. He told the streamer that he has hundreds upon hundreds of bots on separate accounts all queued at the same time, and, probably thanks to the continued advancement of AI, can program them to go after specific players in that same lobby.
This is so, how do you even do this? I don't understand. How's that even possible?
The hacker also claimed that he used to frequently go into Monday's account without him knowing and open up Apex packs, which is kind of freaky. But that's since been patched out, so I guess progress is progress. But in terms of this bot spamming problem, it's too early to tell what the extent of the issue is. As I said, cheating in Apex is pretty high profile, so we don't know the extent to which this will actually affect the average player. We also don't know if this is just one dude or not. You see, Apex Legends has had its fair share of infamous hackers, ones who have since become basically household names. One example is Destroyer 2009, a name associated with a lot of these bot spamming clips. It's unclear whether or not this is actually him or just copycats using the name, but now that I think of it, it's kind of a moot point, especially when you're facing down 40 unarmed bots that are just punching the shit out of you. But the thing is, even if these dudes do only with the top 1% of players, That's still not a great thing. So I reached out to Respawn's anti-cheat team, but they have not responded to me yet. Once again, this is pretty fresh and like nothing I've ever seen before. And I thought I've seen everything. Now, whether it's related or not has yet to be seen. But as I said, there is an interesting correlation between AI and cheating recently. We've already seen those advancements made in hardware with built-in AI tech that could be considered cheating. As boomer as this sentence is, what if making cheats, like legions of bots who follow your every order, becomes as easy as entering a few lines into something like ChatGPT? I'm talking about AI being able to make executables for you to put on your computer at a moment's notice, free of charge. The point I'm trying to make is, as bad as these clips are, things can get even worse if certain measures aren't taken. How big and expensive of a hill this is for devs to climb? I don't know. But eventually the question needs to be asked. Do you spare any expenses fighting cheaters if losing the war means your game dies? Because there will come a point when clips like this aren't that funny anymore. It is bad because I do laugh, but I do honestly believe that it encourages them. That's basically the purpose of cheating, right? Is to either piss people off or like get a reaction out of someone, right? And although it's like hard not to laugh sometimes, I think their frustration outweighs how comedic it can be sometimes.